on the eve of what could be the biggest election in our nation's history, she chose to go to the Kansas City Chiefs game.
Yes.
I was never this happy in my life.
Hello and welcome to the TMZ Swifties podcast. I'm your host, Melanie Miller.
And I'm Scarlett Sanchez.
And welcome to the show.
Oh, your face. You're ready.
I'm ready. I'm in a mood today. I got a lot of sleep last night.
Oh, you did? I thought you were still tired, though.
I was tired.
Never tired. Always tired. Post Malone.
Anyway, Taylor Swift had a huge week this week. Lots of news.
Yes.
Breaking news of the week.
Yes.
Taylor Swift is in a bit of controversy. Because instead of attending the DNC rally to support Kamala Harris on the eve of what could be the biggest election in our nation's history, she chose to go to the Kansas City Chiefs game.
Yes, to support her boyfriend.
Travis Kelce.
Mm-hmm. Also, those were just rumors. We did not know. It's not like she was going to go and pulled out.
No.
I think this was just hopeful, people wanting to see her.
A lot of people were frustrated because she has backed her support for Kamala Harris.
Yes, she endorsed her with that Instagram post.
And a lot of people would say the more responsible thing to do, which she doesn't owe anyone anything.
No, she didn't even owe the endorsement.
She didn't owe the endorsement.
She did do the endorsement. We've seen Beyonce go out to rallies. We've seen Eminem introducing Brock. And I think it was just a rumor. So I think it would have been worse if she'd committed to go to it and then didn't go.
Here's the thing. I think it would have been personally nice if she did go.
Yeah.
I feel like I would have loved to see her there. I loved seeing her at the Chiefs game. She looked.
They did not show her very much, though.
I was so pissed. I was very annoyed. Even when Travis Kelce kept getting touchdowns, I was like, what the hell? Go to Taylor.
He didn't get a touchdown, but...
Oh, well, like he got the passes. Sorry, by the way, we'll get to this later.
He actually fumbled the ball quite a bit last night. I was like, Travis, come on.
I was watching the game at Chili's.
How's your stomach feeling today?
Good. Really good.
Okay.
But I tried to watch the game as much as I could. I was focused on the Chili's.
I realize that whenever we've gone places to watch the game, it never goes well. But when I sit and watch it at home, yeah. I feel like I'm a football expert.
Focused, in tune.
Yes.
I could basically call the plays.
Don't get crazy. Okay. But Taylor Swift was also in controversy. Is this what you were going to talk about because of who she was hanging out with? Or are we...
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
So
Taylor was there. She was obviously seen with Donna Kelce, Austin Kelce, and...
Austin Swift.
Oh my God, I'm getting everybody married.
They should all just do the last name Kelce.
Yeah,
Donna was there, Travis' mom. Andrea in a shirt that said, "In my football era" or something. What did it say?
Okay. I didn't see it.
Seriously? Oh, she had like "In my football era" shirt.
In my football era?
Yeah.
She's been wearing like 87 a
really
lot.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. And then Brittany Mahomes.
Yes, was also in the suite.
Who is not a confirmed Trump supporter. No. Just an alleged Trump supporter.
No, just based on her likings on social media. And then Patrick's also come out and said that he will not publicly endorse a candidate, but did encourage everybody to go vote, do your own research, and all of that. But we also did see Patrick Mahomes' mom,
Randy,
wearing a MAGA hat and telling everybody, "Make America Great Again." And then after she made that video, we saw Brittany Mahomes and Taylor Swift hanging out in the suite.
I think they put their politics aside.
They've clearly put their politics aside.
There's no... Listen, I got a lot of Trump supporters in my family, unfortunately.
I was going to say, just because Patrick Mahomes' mom...
Yes.
You know?
My dad is a huge Trump supporter.
It all depends.
I have to cancel out his vote. Except for he lives in Arizona, and I'm voting in California.
It all depends your states.
But, I don't think it necessarily means anything.
No, but also showing friends can have differing views.
Yeah, it's not good.
What else did we see?
We saw a lot.
We did see a lot.
I think the most special moment that we saw, and I think the most telling, And I don't know if they're going to get engaged. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. I hope that they do.
Yeah.
But we did see Donna Kelsey on one side, Andrea Swift on the other, and they were looking into each other's eyes. They were holding hands, smiling, and it was like the moment of like it was almost like she was like it was the two moms sharing a moment that their kids were getting married. Like it was like a look you would see at a wedding.
We've seen them hang out together though.
We've seen them hang out, but this
You're talking about this special moment when they hold hands.
One photo of them at the
make
game,
eye contact.
eye contact, smiling ear to ear, grinning, glowing, like they've just welcomed a grandbaby into the family.
Okay.
They were happy.
It's very
I've
clear.
never seen a look like that.
These families have intertwined fully.
And they love each other.
You see everybody hanging out with everybody. We'll talk about Austin Swift hanging out with Travis a little bit later. Like, we see the family all coming together.
Yes.
This is a full family affair.
Yes.
It is giving, those wedding bells we've been talking about for a year ever since they got together.
Yes.
It's coming. It's coming.
Taylor Swift looked unfreaking believable.
You want to run through the outfit a little bit?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Hit it.
Okay. This is Taylor Swift styled on Instagram. She kills it with all of the Instagram details of what she was wearing.
$5,000 Dior bag.
$5,000 Dior bag.
$150 shorts.
She wears this brand a lot. How do you say it? A gold day?
I don't know.
A gold? She wears them a lot. $600 belt, Louis Vuitton high top boots. And then she was also wearing that vintage Kansas City leather jacket. Right before we came in here, I actually saw a TikTok that this woman had sold on eBay. It was only like $180. She sold it to Taylor's stylist. So, yeah, stylist picked it up and then got it for Taylor. It was sent out to California.
That jacket is so cool.
Yeah, it's a really cool jacket.
So jealous. And a lot of expensive. Oh, that Chanel
and then a bunch
necklace?
of jewelry. That Chanel necklace.
I don't know how I feel about mixing brands. Like, she was wearing Louis Vuitton.
We've talked about this. Yes.
Chanel necklace.
It's tacky if you wear just all the same thing. Like, it's kind of weird when Travis. No.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Who's the stylist here?
Me.
Who's the fashionista?
I don't
weekends. Who comes to me for advice about clothes? I used to have my shit together. I've been going through an era. We get it. I've been going through a phase. But on the weekends,
I happen to love my own fashion, so
pull it together. Every time I go over to your house, you go, "What should I wear? Tell me what I should wear. Dress me. What should I wear?" And I put her whole outfit together.
Okay. Love it.
All right, moving on. So this was interesting.
Travis Kelce. And
I know that Taylor might be not liking this opinion of mine, but Travis Kelce showed up to Indianapolis night 1.
Night 2.
Night 2, my bad. Remember that.
Night 2. Eras Tour, obviously. She had 3 shows in Indianapolis over the weekend.
Yes.
He came there for night 2.
It was the day of Jason Kelce's
We're getting into that now. Yeah.
incident. We'll talk more about this, but I have a feeling that Travis Kelce showed up to quiet things that are going on with his brother.
You think so?
I mean, listen, like, I don't think that they're calculated. I don't think they're manipulative, but it's like, obviously Jason had a bad moment, so they're like, let's get the conversation onto something else. That's classic PR.
I don't think so. I think that I had already guessed that he was going to go before we even knew, because he didn't have a game on Sunday. He was playing Monday Night Football, and they usually don't practice on Saturday. I think he already had plans to go. I think he was already in Indy.
But people were outraged, like...
I think he was already in Indy before that even happened.
The football people were, like, upset, like, he should be focusing on the game, not flying around.
Focusing on what?
Like, his football game coming up on Monday.
Yeah, but I'm saying usually he has a football game on Sunday. The Kansas City Chiefs played on Monday, though, and then she had 2 shows back-to-back. So why not go, I'll come roll in for your Saturday show, head back on Sunday. I can still get to my game and be fine. Yeah, it was also Indianapolis. It's not like it was a far, like, going to Canada or anything like that.
How far is that? Like, 45-minute drive, flight?
I'm not sure. To Indy from...
You're from that part of the
My sister drove from St. Louis to Indy, and that's like 4 hours, I think.
Okay, like 4 hour, 45-minute flight.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can calm down.
Yeah, she was at that show on Saturday night. And was
what did she think?
She loved it.
Has she been a Taylor Swift fan, or did she just go?
Her and her friend Liz.
Huge Taylor Swift
Swifties, yes. So they were excited. Listened to her all throughout high school and everything. So.
Okay.
They're excited.
Good
And my
seats.
sister texted me and was like, I see Travis Kelce.
Somebody here broke the big story.
Yeah.
That Travis was at Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Night 2.
Yeah. So shout out to her. She killed that.
Yeah, good. Do you want to tell the folks though that you had to tell your sister to run down Travis and get video?
Oh, she knew. She knew exactly what to do. She was like, I'm running, but we started losing service. She's like, Travis, and it's like starting
You guys
to get
were on the
spotty.
phone FaceTiming.
Kelsey, yeah, and then she also FaceTimed me throughout a lot of the concert.
And you're like,
I was like
she was
putting
like-
up the phone.
You were like, Travis is here, and then you go, run him down, get video.
And then I started texting her friend because I was like, where is she? I can't reach her anymore. And she's like, she's chasing down Travis Kelce.
Snap.
Oh, that happened.
We also saw Austin Swift. Listen, Taylor Swift's family does not mess
Yes.
around with Taylor Swift fans getting pushed around, and I'm over it. Security came over to her, and there was this girl there dressed up as a football player, had the helmet, had the jersey, had the pants on. It was like
87
Halloween weekend.
Yeah, dressed up as
Travis
Travis
Kelce
Kelce.
found out Travis Kelce was there, went over to be like, look at me in my outfit, which is a very normal thing to do, in my opinion.
Yeah.
She had floor seats. You're allowed to move around the floor. Security guards got very aggressive. Austin Kelce saw security guards putting their hands on this fan and said, there's no need to put your hands on
Mhm.
anybody. They were trying to escort her out. Austin
told her to
noticed-
leave. Yeah,
Yeah, she was going to get kicked
kicked out. Yeah.
and so Austin was like, whoa, everything's fine. Let's chill. They basically said she's not allowed to have a helmet,
Yeah.
which like they let her in with the helmet.
She
Though,
might have
so
been
how's she supposed to know?
She might have been carrying it at the time and then put it on later or something. To
but if you're
show
not
the
allowed
full
to have
costume.
the helmet, then you're
Yeah,
not allowed
yeah,
to have a
yeah.
helmet inside.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's like,
They should have
that-
stopped that at the door. if they
because
didn't
I
want
brought in an inner tube for my costume when I went as You Need to Calm Down, Taylor
Yeah.
Swift from the music video, and I had an inner tube.
Did they let you in?
They let me in, and then security came over to me, and like I have a photo of them yanking it away
So
from
that's the exact same example. They let you in the door, but then you.
But they weren't threatening to kick me out. They were just like, I got to take this. And I was like, well, hold on. I'm trying to get a photo. Can you
Yeah.
chill?
Quick photo.
Anyway, good for Austin.
Yeah, I think it was good. He gave a few guitar picks too, and just completely simmered down the altercation.
Commented on her outfit and how lovely it
Yeah, he
was.
said she looked great, which she did. It was a great costume.
I'm very lit up over this. Our next topic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm lit. I'm on fire. Kelly Stafford, just say you were wrong.
Need to calm down. This
So,
is Matthew Stafford's wife.
mhm,
He plays for the Rams. She does this
he's a
podcast.
quarterback.
Yes, also a quarterback. She was on her podcast The Morning After, and it's called The Morning After. And she was talking about a lot about Taylor Swift.
Mhm.
I don't know where it got misconstrued, where she apparently talked shit about her beforehand, but she was clarifying the fact that I do not.
She didn't do a very
Dislike.
good job.
Yeah, she's clarifying I do not dislike Taylor Swift at all. But let me tell you, I was really bugged by all the coverage and how much coverage Taylor and Travis were getting last year when they started blowing up, when they first started dating. And then she admits that she did feel a little bit jealous about a lot of the coverage too, but mainly not because she felt jealous, but because she felt like the NFL, all of the working players, and her husband were
A
put on the
sideshow.
sideshow. Yeah.
But like she just goes back and forth so many times. Like, oh, it's so great for NFL. It's good for business. My daughters are more invested in the fact that their dad plays football because Taylor Swift likes football. And so for the fact that she kept saying like it was a sideshow, it wasn't appropriate, it's like you're just another one of those Chads and Brads out there hating on Taylor Swift for number one, something she can't control. And number two, like you're coming off jealous, saying that you're jealous, but then trying to defend it. It's like, just say you're wrong. Say that you
Or just say you were actually jealous. I think she was just jealous.
No,
and
she
that's
was
fine too. Because at
agreeing
first I was about to be like,
She said
oh, you
she
could
was
admit.
jealous.
Yeah,
She said, I'm jealous.
No, but she said she was jealous, and the fact that she feels bad for her husband and for all the hardworking NFLers.
Just say you're jealous.
But I think she was just jealous.
She
that
was jealous.
She wanted that
And
coverage.
she like kind of said like, oh, I was jealous that how much of attention they're getting. It's like everyone had more headlines. Like, who cares if Taylor Swift was like
But then she
the face of the NFL for one season?
would come
Did
back.
Matthew Stafford make it to the Super Bowl? No.
No, he
The
didn't.
Chiefs made it to the Super Bowl. That's why the Chiefs are getting coverage.
Yeah.
Matthew Stafford didn't make the cut, babe.
Not for this one. No.
So, like, Travis Kelce was being talked about so much because of how well the team was doing and how far they made it. They won the Super Bowl.
Yeah. But they were getting covered even before the Super Bowl.
I just didn't like how back and forth it was. And
It
like,
was a lot of back and forth because
just be honest.
Yeah. I think she was trying. And then
Apologize.
I
Take
think-
ownership.
I think she was trying to, and it just wasn't really working. And then she goes on this huge, long story about taking her daughters to the concert too and going to Eras. She's a huge fan. She also dressed up as Taylor Swift for Halloween. So it's just all very contradicting.
It's just like, I want to apologize, but then I'm going to not. And then I'm going to apologize, and I'm going to not. So it's like, you're not really sorry. Your apology is pointless.
I think she knows she kind of has to apologize in some ways.
Apology unaccepted by the Swiftie community. Sorry. Okay. Here we go. Moving on to our Daddy Trav update of the week.
Woo.
He's looking.
Yeah, whenever he took off that helmet and saw sweaty,
Oof.
I was like,
Oh, Daddy.
Daddy Trav is daddying.
Yeah, he looks so good. And that butt he has. That big round thing.
Oh, why do I think like his butt chin? What?
Does he have a butt chin? No, I look at that behind every time he turns around.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway.
Okay, this Travis update isn't completely about Travis, though.
No.
It's mainly about his brother. It is. It's about his brother, though, Jason Kelsey. So at the game last night, Taylor and Jason.
Well, we got to set up Jason.
We got to set up?
Yeah. Let's talk about what happened first.
Okay, I was going to work my way backwards. Go ahead.
You work in news. You got to start with the headline, the hook, line, and sinker, baby.
Though you usually start with the news information and then you.
Oh, whatever.
Anyway. But go ahead.
So,
but we'll do it your way today, Mel.
So Jason Kelsey was at Pennsylvania's college.
Penn State. There was a game going on. He was there working. He works for ESPN. There was a
promoting his garage beer, playing kicker, just getting into all the action at Penn State.
Yeah,
for the little college football game.
It's not little. It was a big game.
Yeah, well, whatever. I didn't know about it.
It was a big game.
I didn't know about it until he was dropping slurs.
It's definitely a big game.
So somebody got on their little camera phone, was verbally harassing Jason Kelsey, using the F slur multiple times, saying that Travis is an F slur for dating Taylor Swift, which doesn't even make sense because Travis is dating a woman.
Yeah, give my phone, Kelsey. Give my phone. Give me my phone. Give my phone. You want to drive? Get the fuck
out of here. So Jason turned around, grabbed the phone out of this man's hand, throws it down like a football, probably breaks the phone.
Oh, shatters it.
New video come out that he goes, "Who is the F slur now?" multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jason went to go pick up the phone. This guy shoves whatever. Is he a linebacker or something? I don't know. But a big buff guy tries to shove him, makes contact with him. And then Jason walks away after that.
With the phone?
No, the phone fell on the ground.
No, he takes the phone. There's another video too.
Because the phone fell again and he got the phone back.
And then there's another video where he has the phone in his hand. He's like chasing him down. He's like, "Give me back my phone." And Jason goes, "It's mine now."
Oh, he never gave it back?
He eventually gave it back.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. That wasn't in some of the videos. But yeah, ends up taking it, smashing the phone. F slurs exchanged. Mm-hmm. It's definitely extremely heated. It's been a big conversation here in our office too about, and Jason has now apologized for it.
He didn't really apologize. He never said the words, "I'm sorry." He said, "I met hate with hate. I shouldn't have done that. I try to treat people with respect and I will continue doing so." But he never said, which I think truthfully.
Does that count as an apology?
But it wasn't like, "I'm sorry."
Yeah,
I think the appropriate thing.
"I'm sorry."
I think the appropriate thing to do is I apologize to the LGBTQ plus community if I offended you. I shouldn't have used that slur. Somebody was like hurling it at me. There's no excuse.
Definitely.
I messed up.
Definitely. Yeah. And the way they started it too, they were like, "All right, it's time for you to say something, Jason." Mm-hmm. Like they really started the segment on Monday Night Football for him, or Monday Night Countdown for him to address it, And he addressed it, but the apology wasn't fully there.
And people are like questioning whether it was homophobic or whether it wasn't homophobic. It's not my place to say, but I didn't like it. I didn't find it appropriate. I understand like why he turned around and got in his face, but I think we could have left the homophobic slur out. And I appreciate him standing up for Taylor and Travis, but I think it could have been.
Yeah, I think you can defend your brother without using a homophobic slur back.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, seeing a lot of the comments, I wasn't.
Throw the phone, get in his face.
Yeah, I was seeing a lot of comments this weekend, and everybody was like, there's no controversy here. Jason Kelce absolutely did the right thing. Like, we're not telling the full story, even though we did show both videos. The video of Travis being called that, and then also the video of Jason saying it 3 times. And I just don't get really why you need to use the word back. I don't think it was right in any way. And also, I feel like if this would have been somebody else, like, sorry, Jason, but if this would have been somebody else,
fired,
immediately canceled,
done,
right?
If it
and I just like, when do you choose what's right or wrong? Like, we just pick the person,
Taylor
whatever it
Swift's
is.
boyfriend's brother. Over.
Yeah,
you're done.
So I also think that's right. 1, don't think it's right that he used the word. 2, I don't think it's right that we're like, oh, because it's Jason Kelce, he's fine. It's all good. And I don't really believe in the whole cancel culture either. Like, I don't think, oh, let's cancel every single person who makes a mistake. But it is kind of crazy that you pick and choose which ones.
Yeah, it was very like, that happened, but we're gonna.
Yeah. Yeah.
We love you, Jason.
We do love Jason.
We do.
Yeah.
But
people do make mistakes.
Not the right thing to do.
So.
All right, moving on.
Oh, but we didn't even hit the main point. Well, not the main point, but the most recent thing that we were going to talk about was Jason and Taylor were hugging at the game.
Oh.
Because Taylor has not addressed it, and Travis has not addressed it. We did see Travis, obviously, on that Saturday, the same day. Mel, you were saying maybe he went to kind of shush the whole situation. Yeah. And then he had his game on Monday, and we saw him hugging Andrea Swift. They shared a moment.
Quite a long moment, and it sort of gave the energy of like, I appreciate you standing up for Taylor. Because a lot of people don't have that kind of, she's never had somebody be like, fuck around and find out.
Mm-hmm.
And they did, and he was like, I'm not playing.
The smashing of the phone. Wow.
Just like seeing what a beefcake he is compared to that like little skinny guy. I wouldn't have said anything.
And
something to Kanye, wouldn't have said something to Jason.
Not Kanye. And then he was also seen hugging Taylor Swift too.
As a victim of a snatching.
Of a phone snatcher?
Let's calm down.
Yeah, Kanye did not grab that and snatch it and destroy it. What if he would have slammed it to the ground? Okay.
Moving on to our tour talk and theories segment.
Yes.
A lot of news.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of tour talk.
I know.
A lot of theories. So this is interesting. I really am hoping for she put in her indie caption, she put I have 6 days in Toronto, which we know 6 is her 6th album for Reputation, when she thanked indie in her Instagram post. So I feel like we're getting a countdown.
The only thing is that post that she did for indie seemed very specific that was her last show in the United States.
Her last
show in the United States.
Saturday show in the United States.
So on night 2, she said, thank you all. This has been such a great Saturday. This is the last Saturday show. Love you all.
In the U.S.
And Mel and I were texting and freaking out because we're like, last Saturday show, we think she's going to be in L.A. on Friday the 13th.
That's her
and it was
birthday.
like, everything's matching up. But then her post about Indianapolis, I felt like was not really giving us what we wanted.
I know. I think she's just playing with us.
Hopefully.
A lot of breakdowns, though. I thought it was really sweet. So the New Orleans Caesar Superdome.
Mm-hmm. We saw that they hung up like a friendship bracelet and everything when she did her New Orleans show. We posted that.
Mm-hmm.
And then they passed along the friendship bracelet.
They traded friendship bracelets with Indy.
Yes, which I love that. The trading.
I wonder if they're going to trade it to
that's a little further.
Canada.
Maybe. So anyways, we saw the New Orleans Superdome, and now the Lucas Oil Stadium was also hanging it up for the weekend in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
So maybe they'll trade it to Canada.
I hope so.
That'd be really cute.
That'd be really cute. We had a couple malfunctions.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, the both malfunctions I think were on night 1. So her pack went out,
mm-hmm.
and she was like, "My battery's dying." How do you forget to change the battery in Taylor Swift's mic pack Or does it not last 3 hours? Because that's never happened before.
I think sometimes maybe they just like can glitch.
Or maybe they do it below the stage and they forgot to change it below the stage between her.
Yeah.
Because mic packs don't last for 3.5 hours.
I think it just happens sometimes. But yeah, she was singing Lavender Haze.
On the TMZ tour, it only lasted for roughly 2 hours and then they go out. Because we had the mic packs. Just as an expert in mic packs. I wanted to make that clear.
Good. And usually you have backups. So she asked for backup.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. And she sang her way through it too.
Yeah.
So then somebody comes, lifts her, she kind of takes off her jacket, changes it. And then night one also, you were saying the lights went out?
Yeah, the lights went out for like 2 minutes. And she like got back on and they're like, we have a lot of rain shows. We never know if it's going to happen the night of that our equipment will malfunction. A couple days later, which like her piano turned into a ghost at one point because of all the rain. The rain has caused her a lot of excellent errors on the Eras tour. And then finally, my favorite thing that happened is Cowboy Like Me is one of my favorite Taylor Swift songs of all
Great
time,
one.
evermore. A lot of people are thinking that this is Taylor and Travis's song because she's played it in Singapore when he was there. She played it in Amsterdam when he was there. And now she's played it in Indianapolis when he was there.
Yeah.
And the song goes, "You're a cowboy like me. Like you're both like you're both thieving people and like it's about like finding the person, like you're both messing with people and then you find someone that's like your twin flame basically."
Yeah, kind of like a twin flame.
Yeah.
Okay. And she has a few songs for him, obviously like So High School that she's written, but this I feel like she's made
Well, that was
to be more
yeah.
for him and about him.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's nice.
I believe that one.
Yeah.
And we also saw some security guards dancing,
Yeah.
which we've seen before too.
We love
but it's
it.
always fun.
We love
I'm
it.
joining in on the action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Moving on to our spotted segment.
Spotted.
Go ahead.
We saw people in the airport, Scott Swift.
Yeah.
And also dancers.
On a separate flight.
On a separate flight. Yeah, these are two different flights, but both airport spottings. Also, both spotted on Southwest
Southwest
Airlines.
Why are they flying Southwest? Why is Scott Swift flying a Southwest with...
Okay.
I fly Southwest.
I love Southwest. And the reason I love
2
Southwest
bags.
is because, yes, 2 bags, which actually I never use, but you can change your flight at any given time.
Huh?
Which they might need to change their schedule. She might need her to come sooner. They might need to change it to go later. Especially the dancers, they might need to extend a day.
You know
You
what-
can change up until literally 2 minutes before you get on that plane.
You know what else?
I do it all the time.
You can change up to 2 minutes before you get on that plane.
What?
A private jet that Taylor has.
Okay, she's not going to private jet everyone all the time.
Her dad?
Okay, maybe her dad, but maybe her dad's like, I don't need a jet this time.
I'm just going to hitchhike it on the Southwest.
Maybe he missed the
with
jet.
the peasants.
Maybe he missed the jet.
It's not safe for Scott Swift to just be looming around with us peasants.
Well, he was having a grand old time on that flight.
I
He
guess.
was having a good time, apparently talking a ton about Taylor and Travis.
A girl shared her story,
Yeah.
basically said, I was the girl that was sitting next to Scott, who went on and on about how much he loves Taylor, how much he loves Travis for Taylor, how different it is than the rest of her boyfriend.
Which is a little interesting because Donna Kelsey barely wants to say a word about anything.
But that's on TV. And Scott is like
just
talking
yapping away
off
to a
camera.
stranger.
But that's off camera. He didn't suspect that she was gonna. Well, I mean, I'm sure he knew.
I
that
guess
someone-
she's gonna share it. I think it's cute though. Obviously, he was like, no filter. I love them, and it's nothing bad.
Yeah,
So it's all good.
it was nice.
It was.
Loved it. I just am hoping that they keep flying Southwest, and one day I'm the lucky gal that
Maybe
sits next to Scotty,
this might be. All right.
front row. Interesting. All right, and moving on.
The fun fact.
Fun fact:
Would we call this an enemy?
our nemesis.
Yeah.
Your nemesis defeat
God.
themselves before you get the chance to swing.
Okay, take it away. Anniversary post.
So Scott Borchetta, as some people call him, Scott Bruschetta. It's funny,
I thought that's what it was.
silly. He posted about the 20-year anniversary of meeting Taylor Swift at the Bluebird Cafe in Nashville when he discovered her, or she decided to work with Scott Borchetta and then hand him hundreds of millions of dollars in money, fortune, and fame. Sorry, I'm very upset about this, Wild. So, Scott Borchetta signed Taylor a lot of people didn't want Taylor Swift to write her own music. He said, I don't have a record label yet. I'm starting my own record label. Come sign with me. I'll let you write your own songs. I believe in you. I'll let you. And it started out great.
Mm-hmm.
And it was good. And then he turned into...
He made a deal.
Yeah,
Made a deal with Scooter Braun. Obviously, that story created the biggest drama with Taylor Swift and made her re-record.
Scott sold her masters to Scooter Braun, one of her biggest enemies in town, without her knowledge or permission when Taylor wanted to buy them herself. So just for him to like profit all this money and then
to post about her.
To have the audacity to be like, I'm celebrating 20 years of discovering Taylor Swift. It's like, sir.
I thought it was a joke.
It's just disgusting. My Tears Ricochet is the perfect song. It describes that relationship well. And it's a little pathetic. The audacity, or as some people would call it, the caucasity of it all is disgusting and not cool. And like, just take your money, take your fortune, and shut the hell up.
Yeah, we don't need you posting about it. All the Swifties were coming in the comments. Like, this is exactly what you said. Lame.
Why? If she's dead to you, why are you still at the wake, Scott? Anyway, it's sad. I don't like it, but I'm glad Taylor has given us Taylor's versions. We're happy to support her in that way.
No.
And Scotty, maybe just shut the fuck up.
All
Okay. That's it.
Leave comments. Follow us on Instagram, TMZ SwiftT. Subscribe.
We read the comments. We reply to the comments. We see your upsetting ones about how you don't like us or you do like us or whatever. We see them. Leave them. Continue on. Okay, bye-bye.